Hello. Jamie, what's tragic? Is it tragic because you fell asleep last night like a stupid idiot? Stupid fucking idiot. Missed Epic Gaming. Don't know what that's like because I was here playing Epic Gaming. um, I'm sorry that you fell asleep though, Jamie. It is my fault. It is my fault though because I started so late and I'm starting late again today because I decided I didn't nap. So I'm not late because I napped. I'm late because I went to the shop and then I woke Sora and then James was running late on dinner and then I had to do my makeup and somehow here we are, 8:30. I think I'm always gonna have in my head that my stream time is 7:30, but it literally never is. I think the closest I ever get to 7:30 is maybe 7:45. It's not good. I did do a hefty sesh, as you say. So much happened. I digested it in the car with James while we drove to McDonald's. It was great. It was so good. I truly thinking about it. The demo blew me away. And then the game was really great and lived up to the demo. And then it got even better. And then it got even better. And then it got even better. It's crazy. I don't know how. I feel how do you make a finale out of this, right? Because the game is so incredibly, it's a spectacle, right? It is, if it's anything, it's a fucking spectacle to witness. How are they gonna top that at the very end? How is the final Ultima boss fight gonna top everything else? It's hard to imagine how they can possibly do that. But I have a feeling they will, because I mean, every fight you think, well, how do they top this? And they do. It's crazy. But I loved, there was so much little stuff that I don't think you can even appreciate in the moment. Sometimes you need to think about it afterwards, or at least I do, where you know why, it's really good, but you don't know exactly why it's so good. You need to think it through. Believe me, they do. That's crazy. You finished it. Yeah, you have finished it, haven't you, Jamie? I do believe you that they will once again top it, but it's kind of hard to imagine how they do that. But I've got to do a side quest today, one of the little pluses. I'll start with that to warm up, and then onwards we go to the next sort of one or two main missions. I think I'm not planning to do as long a stream as I did yesterday. I did 5 hours yesterday. We'll probably be more in the 3 to 4 bracket today, but that's pretty fine. And I'm not streaming tomorrow or nothing. So I've actually, I will not lie, I did not really edit at all in the few days that I said I would be editing. It's bad. But I am gonna try really hard this weekend to get at least one video done, but I'm hoping to get one done and get partway through a second, because I really, it's stressing me out how little I've edited when I was meant to be. Even during Final Fantasy 14 Fridays, you'd start at 8:30. Yeah, and part of that is James's fault too, because he would start late. But no, yeah, I think for 14, I gave up. I didn't even try for 14 at all. We'll get back to that one day when we're all done playing the game, and when James has done his GTA video, we'll get back to it. 6 hours stream. But the finale offers spectacle in a different way, but I digress. I don't quite think it quite surpasses fighting Bahamut in space, because that's insane. True. But I get what you're saying. It will have a lot. But even fight, I think there was a lot about it that was not the themes and the just the meaning behind everything they were doing was very cool. And I think we all need to appreciate, because I think it's not necessarily gotta be visually better, I guess, but it will at least be consistently good. That's what a few of you have said to me. I swear to God, if we spend my whole summer holiday not streaming Final Fantasy 14, I will kill myself. You guys have a week to sort your shit out? Yeah. Well, it at the least, so James is planning to have his video done by the 28th. So that's the earliest from then, whatever the next Friday is after that. That's the earliest that we'll be getting back to it. Do you not have any other summer plans? Maybe you should make some other summer plans. I don't want to let you down, but like, like I say, the soonest will be the 28th. So, all right. So, hello Jaden, hello Andrew, hello Hamid. I hope you guys are doing good. I know that's a painful laugh, isn't it, Jamie? I go to James's house and break his back with a hammer. What the fuck? That's not gonna fucking help, Hamid. Don't worry, I just expect to be disappointed now. Yeah, and if we do stream it at all, you'll be pleasantly surprised. Alright, I'm gonna grab a drink real quick from the fridge that is behind me. But I made a smoothie and now it's kind of gone weird. Oh no. Oh. It wasn't even that good anyway. Let me just get one of these. I made myself, I was trying to make, you know the McDonald's mango and pineapple smoothies? They are so good. You need to try them. They're very sweet, but in a very good way. And they're tasty, and they're like a slushy kind of texture. Like, it's not so much smoothie as it is like, you know, it's like blended and icy, which I love a good blended icy drink. So I would say that you should try it, but I tried to make my own and it was pretty good, but it was like nowhere near as good, which I didn't expect it to be. But after a while of drinking it, I realized that it was maybe more like me. I'm allergic to mango. How many? That sucks. Mango's so good though. Did you ever get to taste it? Is that how you found out you were allergic? Tried a mango and then blew up like a balloon. What is the severity of this allergy? Is it bad? James saying Luber changed his life. How the fuck else do you find out you're allergic? You do tests, I think. Don't you do like, you can go to the doctors and get like an allergy test or something, and they do like a bunch of dots on your back or something, and then like it shows what you react to or something. But maybe that would be prompted. Maybe it's prompted by something. Well, I think you would do it if you think you have an allergy to like a cat or a dog. So then you do it to go and confirm, because it could be something else, and then you can be like, oh yeah, I can still have a cat/dog. Yeah. It's pretty bad. Not so bad when I'm not breathing, but the rash is very bad. Oof. I'm not allergic to anything, so I can't relate. What was it you said, Hamid, yesterday? You were like, I'm so sorry to tell you this, but I cannot relate. I don't remember what I had said. It was something really dumb. But I'm so sorry to tell you this, Hamid, and don't hate me, but I can't relate. Oh, that sucks. Anyways, I have one of these things again. If you're playing the Elva drinking game, here's your first shot. I've got a cocktail, and I'm once again talking about how much I like the little cocktail thing. It's very good. We haven't been out for dinner in a few weeks now, and I would like to go out again. James, will we go out for dinner at some point? Oh, I think me and James, well, it depends on how he's doing with his video, which I think he's going to do okay. But I think we're going to do like a Barbie Oppenheimer day where we like go see Oppenheimer and then go for dinner and then go see Barbie. And that to me sounds like so much fun. I'm going to eat and drink so much, but it would be really fun. We were talking about, we were like, which order should we do it in? Barbie first or Oppenheimer? And we were like, well, I mean, Oppenheimer's going to be a bit of a downer, so then we can end the night on a high. Like, Barbie being the high. I need to see Barbie so bad. I know, I think you're more excited than I am. Like, I'm just like, oh, it's going to be fun. Like, looks good, I'm interested. But I think you're, like, genuinely super hyped for it, Jamie. I hope you get to go see it as soon as you can. Look, there's your first summer plan. Go see Barbie. I also have a planned date on the Barbie and Oppenheimer. Are you doing what I just said? Like, watch one dinner, watch the other? I do think the better order will be Oppenheimer and then Barbie, because you don't want to really end the night on a sad note. And you know what's funny as well? We are talking in the car, and we are in the, once again, drink a shot again, because I'm talking about McDonald's, but we are in the car at McDonald's and we were talking about this is how we planned our little Oppenheimer Barbie day, and and James was like, he brought up the memes about like Oppenheimer and Barbie coming out on the same day, and at this point I didn't even know a movie about like I didn't know that was coming out, the Oppenheimer movie. I hadn't heard about it. I'd only heard about Barbie. And he was like, how have you not seen the memes? They're everywhere. Anyway, literally like that day, like maybe like a few hours, it might have been a few minutes later, I can't remember. I ended up getting a meme on my phone. And since then I've seen like four. I've seen like 4 Barbie Oppenheimer memes. But only since I found out that they existed. Isn't that funny? Isn't that weird? I genuinely think it'll be my favorite movie of all time. It's Sixth Landing, Barbie. Oh my god, imagine someone's like, because, I mean, I was at like a work function the other day and they were like, right, everyone, what's your favorite movies? And I was like, please don't ask me because I don't really have one. I have loads that I like. But imagine they get around, they're like, Jamie, what's your favorite movie? And you're like, Barbie. I feel like the people who've seen Barbie will get it, but the people who haven't will be like, oh, steer clear. Oppenheimer for the vibes, Barbie for the cinematic masterpiece. So true, Jaden. You got that the right way round. Amazing. Watch the video I put in the description. Okay, just before we start the game, I will watch whatever this is that you have put. This, I'm glad to see it's being used for something else because all you guys put is fucking Doctor Who, which, you know, Doctor Who's good. It is great. It is good. That's all you talk about in there. And I every so often I'll be like, hey guys, who has watched this thing? And everyone's like, Doctor Who. Anyway, okay, what is this? I don't know what this is. This is Barbieheimer. How many views does this have? Oh, it only has 64k. This looks like the makings of a very viral meme to me. Okay, here we go. I hope this. Oh, it started without me. No. Okay, I don't have my headphones plugged into it. It's only 50 seconds long. Are you ready? I hope the audio works, because if it doesn't, that'll be a shame.
Our industrial might and scientific innovation all connected. Here. A secret laboratory.
Hey Barbie, can I come to your house today?
Sure. I don't have anything big planned, just becoming death, the destroyer of worlds. You should stop by.
So
Build a town. Build it fast. Keep everyone there until the bomb is done. Where are you doing here?
I'm coming with you.
Did you bring uranium?
I literally go nowhere without it.
This is great. How do they do it so well? The uranium noises. Or what's that noise? I don't know if it's that, but it's the nuclear noises. That's getting a like. That's incredible. Wow. They did it so good. Like, it really sounds like she's saying all those words as well. And it didn't even look so much that it was not out of... It didn't look like the lip sync was out of sync. I mean, it looked just as good as the fucking scenes in 16. It just looked like it was lagging or something, which makes it funny because it looked even more real. That was amazing. Thanks, Jamie. So happy I watched that. My logic is to watch Barbie first and then Oppenheimer, only because my girlfriend's best friends wants to watch it with us as well, and watching it early worked with our schedule. No. Look, you're just gonna have to tell them to fuck off. No, I think that's totally fair. If you want to go to bed and have nightmares, that's on you. I don't know why I said my logic. I sound pretentious. No, I don't think it even sounds pretentious. It's not really your logic. It's kind of just like, oh, well, this is why I'm going to do it that way. It's not a logical... I guess it is logical because it's your sketch. Whatever. It's fine. Barbie saying build a bomb. Yeah, I know that got me. Did you bring the uranium? Got me. Oh, like, I did watch the Barbie trailer, but I've not seen the Oppenheimer trailer. And also, I'm notorious for forgetting things, so I didn't remember exactly what was really from the Barbie trailer, because again, like, some of it sounded like she was really saying it, so, you know, like, some of it I was like, is this just taken out of context, or is this literally made up dialogue made to sound like Margot Robbie? So like part of me was like, wait, I didn't know exactly which bits were meant to be from the trailer, which weren't. The teaser's sung by Ken, and it's so good. Wait, like as in like an original for the movie that Ryan Gosling, that's his name, is it? He sings. That's amazing. I love Margot Robbie so much. She's an ethereal beauty. I can't wait to see her as Barbie. She's perfect. Yeah. Oh my god, that's amazing. I can't wait for the musical number. All right, let's hop into 16 now. Oh, I need to X off this because it'll just start playing again. I don't know why, but that just happens to me all the time. Oh, I forgot to tweet. That's good, I checked. And post. I always get my tweet and my post on YouTube ready because I know that I'm going to forget if I don't get it ready. Because then at least when I'm like, you know, looking back on my tabs, I can see it there and I can be like, oh yes, post. Because I don't want to forget. Okay. Let's hop into the game. And Andrew, I if you're still here, thank you for reminding me to make sure I'm not in James's profile. Luckily, I wasn't. Actually, I was already logged in to my profile from last night. So thankfully, I didn't have to worry too much. It couldn't go too wrong.
It will take time to come to terms with everything that happened in the Dominion.
So true. I had to process it for like
Time
2
is
hours.
the one thing we always seem to lack.
Aww. Time does move really quickly in real life. I think the older I get, the quicker and quicker time gets. But especially like ever since the pandemic started,
Did you see the pair that got hauled?
I've been feeling like time is just, it goes so quick, like it just gets away from me. And I think that's partly because working from home goes so quick because it doesn't feel as much like real work to me. 2, my job is way better. I way prefer what I'm doing now than I was when the pandemic started. And 3, I stream and I edit videos. And so I don't really ever have free time. Or if I do, it's like, it's not really free time. It's me procrastinating. So I think that might be, those are like all contributing factors. But I also think everyone says that, right? With age, you feel like things, just time moves quicker and quicker, which it does. I mean, sadly, we aren't going to Florida anymore, but we did have a big family trip planned to go to Florida. And we planned that like an entire year ago. Probably literally like a year ago now. And I remember being like, wow, like we were meant to be going in September. Like, wow, September's so far away. But like, it just was rolling around so fucking quick. Like every so often I'll be like, oh, we're like 2 months closer to that trip. Which, sad we're not going, but one day. Every other time I've been asleep. It's Elliswolf for not being quick enough. I know! The last big thing I saw was Ifrit versus Ifrit. Dude, that was so long ago. That was like stream 3. Or 4. 3. That was stream 3. That's what my next video will be. And I'm very far behind. Jamie, that's so bad. You need to stop waking up early. You need to quit your job. It is bad for you. Clearly. Right, I just remembered that I need to have a look at all these things. So what should I be crafting? Bastard sword. Love that. I think because I should be able to craft another thing now since my fight. Levin bolt? Oh my god, am I this far behind? Is that the right one? Yeah, I am. No, this is the next one, isn't it? Yeah, there's no reason for me not to do this, right?
If I do say so
Oh, I
myself.
know, I didn't want to equip that.
Should last you a good while.
Okay, so, oh, look, this is actually better now than the diamond sword. That's good. Because that's how much the diamond sword would, yeah. Okay, wait, hang on. Ooh, this is a good boy. Let's have him.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
I hope Blackthorn. Blackthorn? Blackburn. Blackthorn. That's his name, isn't it? I hope he doesn't feel too bad about bigging himself up. You know, nothing wrong with a little self-confidence. I know. I haven't done the crafting in like 2 streams. I apologize. I can't make that, which is a shame because that's really good. Music is so
No
wonderful.
scratches, right?
I need this to be louder. I want it to blare in my ears. Reinforce. Reinforcing that would still not make it much better. Wow, that's surprising. Oh, I'm being dumb right now. I meant to do this. Okay, I can't reinforce that because I need a desert rose. So there's no point in doing this one. Yeah, this fine. This will do for now. This is so good. Right, okay, I'm gonna go to Mid's little dungeon because I need to do this little plus quest first. Hi, Champat. Welcome. How you doing today? Okay, this is a little loud now. The music is the perfect volume, but that dialogue was so loud.
You hear me? The Akashic are coming and they won't stop until they've slaughtered every single one of us.
Stop fear-mongering.
You ever seen one of the blue bastards swim?
Good point. Good point. Have you? I have not. I wonder if I thought that was gonna be a quest, is what I mean to say. I thought that was gonna be a side quest where you have to like calm her down and like maybe go investigate something.
Fuss over a few
But no.
That's it then. Here, Sid. Reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother, if you were mind to.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this alembic the chief's got me making. Lovely bit of kit.
Fuck is an alembic?
Bung in a solution you want splitting, and it will separate it out, just like that. Problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some of the stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid.
Yeah, I
that
know
will
that I should be
kicking
doing
off.
that, James.
And that's where I was hoping
I just forget.
you could help me out.
I did that minus the reinforcing. I'm not a pussy. What's wrong with reinforcing, bitch? So rude. Reinforcers are bad at game bonus holes. What? I'm never reinforcing ever again. I'm not having you say these things about me. I'm assuming off that you grew up wearing headphones for a lot of the time. Do you reckon your hearing may not be as good as it should be because there's a convo I had earlier at work? I didn't really grow up wearing headphones all the time, really. But I do have bad hearing. James will attest to that. I really do have bad hearing. I don't know that it would be anything to do with having headphones on all the time. I only have headphones on. I only have headphones on all the time for streaming, or like when I'm walking Sora, I have my earphones in. But back like when I was in school and stuff, I don't think I had them in all that often. Late as I lost track of time walking the doggos. The same thing happened to me. That's why I'm live late. Walking dogs really do just throw off all sense of time.
I imagine Ty could get
I
some
was
use out of
walking
this
Sora
alembic tea.
in this field,
Distilled
and he was being a
medicines
real
and the like.
bastard. I let him off
Right.
his lead, and he just
Why not?
stood there for a solid 10 minutes.
So what
I
exactly do you
had the
need for this
cutest
filter?
conversation, though.
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the
Bomb! Barbie
chief.
bomb!
Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the
I
university
spoke to this
stores.
really nice man. He was like in a garden that we were walking by. And he was like, hello. And I was like, hello. He's like, did you say your dog's name is Sora? Because he could hear me calling Sora. And he thought I said Dora. And he goes, well, of course he's not coming. He said, of course he's not going to listen. He's Dora the Explorer. I was like, that's so funny.
I take it that's
And
where
then
I
he was
come
like,
in.
where's your accent from? And we were talking about Ireland. He had family who'd moved to Ireland and stuff. It was very wholesome. But this entire like 5 to 10 minute conversation, Sora just stood there like 100 meters away from me, just staring.
Fighting dirty great balls
This
of
dog
flame
is
isn't exactly
wild.
my forte. You, on the other hand,
All right.
I'm presuming
what
this
I can
quest
do.
isn't like
thank you kindly.
crazy important. That's why I talked
And
over it.
Good hunting, eh?
These drinks are so fucking good. Take another sip of your drink if you are playing the Elva drinking game. Is it bad hearing, or do you not want to hear James? No, it's bad hearing. It's not, it's like, not like, you know, when someone calls you for dinner, when your mom used to call you for dinner, you'd be like, can't hear, I'm just busy, I'm not coming down yet. It's not like that. It'll be like James will say something, and I'll be like, what did he say? I get that a lot, where I just cannot hear what someone has said. It's harder when someone has like a super strong accent, but I think we all struggle when someone has an accent. Like I work with a lot of Scottish people, and sometimes they'll say something and I'm like, and I hate, the worst part is when you ask them to repeat themselves, they do, and then you still do not hear. Like at some point you just have to start pretending. But I do think I have bad hearing, because I will oftentimes mishear James or just not hear him at all, which is pretty bad. So, I'm gonna go over here. Weird science. Good quest name. All science is weird. Ooh, the game is easy and I hate it. They say wearing super strong armor. Be a gamer, make Clive nude. That's true, I agree. That is what real gaming is all about. It's playing the game in your underpants. Hi, Nectar the Brave, or the Bold, or the Ferocious. What's his name again? Oh, ask about Nectar's adventures. Did I ever tell you about the time I visited the great continent, Kupo? Now he speaks slowly. So. Oh, Clive is actually replying. Of course I didn't, because I've never been, Kupo. Aww. Look at these wings. They look like the sort that might carry a Moogle across countless leagues of open sea. They call me Nectar the Bold, not Nectar the Stupid, Kupo. The whole reason I've spoken to him is I wanted to be reminded what his name is. Nectar the Bold. He's the best character in this game. Oh, I also want to point out, I'm wearing a Rick and Morty t-shirt. I've never seen Rick and Morty. I'm only wearing it because a couple of our friends bought it for James as a joke, and like he was never gonna wear it, ironically, casually, never. He was never gonna put it on. So I was like, I'll have it and I'll sleep in it, because I like wearing t-shirts in bed. So it's mine, and I was in a rush, so I didn't do my hair or put on proper clothing, and so I am in my bedtime top, which is Rick and Morty. Man, it was Toby. It was Toby. I love that you knew. It's amazing. I fucking knew it. It is absolutely got Toby written all over it, doesn't it? But I was like it's funny, but like I feel like James is James would never wear it even for a joke. Like he just would not put it on at all. So I just wonder, like, was it worth it? I guess I'm wearing it now, so thanks, Toby. I think it was Toby. I think it was Ben was there as well. And maybe someone else. I don't remember who. So, I can't say for sure. Which one are we trying to fucking get? The Bomb King. The Bomb King. Should really have paid at least a smidgen of attention, shouldn't I? Oh well. Bomb King. Remember Dosmere. Poor guy. He's dead now. There he is. Bomb King. A curse breaker aiming for the Imperial chase took a wrong turn into a nearby wood, within which she discovered the ruins of a fallen airship, and within them, a beast akin to a great ball of fire that chased her screaming from the grove. The soldier later identified the creature in an almanac of echoes, but was firm in her insistence that the bomb she saw was near 10 times the size of the one depicted therein. Alright, so the Croc Sanbreque. Alright. The Croc Sanbreque. I have no fucking idea where the fuck that is. I don't remember which one is Sanbreque. Like, I do, as time goes on, I do get clearer and clearer with, like, who's who, and, like, I talked about it with James, and it really helped me when I, talk through like each of the major characters and dominance and which sort of nation they're associated with, if that's the right word. But I don't remember which is which and where they are right now. I have no idea. Can someone help me? Wait, that's at Sunbreck. Is this Sunbreck? Northern Sunbreck. So they said the Croc in Sunbreck. Where the fuck is that? Also, why am I not allowed to travel right now? How do you not remember? Me? Okay. Really? I have to do the main quest? No. Why are you lying? Fuck's sake.
Otto, how fares the realm?
The realm? Oh, she's just fine. As long as you look past the fat storms out mother crystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit.
And Gav?
He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turned foul. Still waiting on a reply, though.
Do you have any good news?
Well, that depends on your definition of good.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just a messenger. I leave the scheming to those more suited to the task. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the current state of things. Could be that they don't. It certainly can't hurt to ask.
I suppose not.
Vivian. Hello?
How is it that every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe?
So
Not that you are to blame for
true.
the Dominion's fate. No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers won't break their spirits. They'll be back on their feet in no time.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it if we first examine the facts. Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen Mother Crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces. Now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dhalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off-storm. The world, in short, is in chaos. It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Waloed deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
None but us.
Well, that sounds very enticing for Mr. Barnabas.
What do you make of them skies then?
There's talk of these skies driving.
Did you see that?
My beloved. Do you have... Wait, do you mean Dion or do you mean Vivian? Because just before you said that, Jamie just says Dion. Barnabas. Yeah, that's about right. Wait, while you were not here last night, James was saying something Essie last night. I can't remember what he said, but I thought it was funny. It was like he was trying to keep your memory alive. Chat. Tomes, hello.
You're here about the skies.
Is there anything you don't know, Lawsman?
It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has disturbed the heavens, that, I believe, is a question the Fallen...
I'm not dead. We thought you were.
...than I. And on the 6th day did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible?
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, now would he? Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the Journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost to time. You will forgive me, I hope?
Certainly not. There is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom. And we will always be grateful for it.
Aww.
Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
Tomes is so wonderful. He's the best. It's like he's still here. The Layers of the Phoenix's theme are so cool. I don't know. I need to see them. Post one or two of them. I'm mostly sad that I missed them using that. Oh, so you didn't even care about me seeing the big story moments, big things happening. Alright, fuck you too.
Clive.
You just wanted to hear music.
Only one. That would be a first.
It would. Actually, there are 3. We had as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got a Akashic at her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up Isabel and her lot.
Oh no,
And don't
not
forget
Martha.
Dalamil. Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
Oh no.
When it rains.
It pours.
The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the damage in the Dominion. And even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they'd get here in time to make any real difference. Which means there's only 2 people who can.
Jill and I.
Let them know we're on our way.
Can I do it now? I'm gonna say probably. Yeah, there we go. That's kind of near where we're going anyway. Okay, it's just 3 little quests within 1 big quest. Hamid! How dare you post a link in my streaming chat? I'm gonna ban you. No, I'll permit you. What did you want to post? The other day, we did permit someone, and they did do something bad. I can't remember what they did exactly. But, I mean, I guess I kind of trust you, Hamid. Maybe. Oh, it wasn't a link? What the fuck? Oh, it's because you did like a dot and then no space. Ugh, go back to school, Hamid. Learn how to write English. That's what Nightbot is just, you know. He don't like bad grammar. He doesn't like bad writing. Terrible. Never mind. I don't know why I permitted you then. Okay, so I think... it was called the Croc. Where the fucking fuck is the crocking croc? Where would the croc be? It's too difficult. Is it showing me all? Fucking is. What? Alright. Northern. The croc, the croc, the croc. The croc, the croc, the croc, the croc. Does anyone know where the croc is? Burn. First I was like, burn? Why you for some reason I was like, why are you trying to say like you should burn for that? And you just said burn. I don't know why that came to my head. Now I can post a link of Clive's butt cheeks. It would be most welcome. Shadows in the sky, a swirling cyclone in the sky. Look down at the nether, bid farewell forever, throw open your wings and fly away! It's also a place during the Clive Joshua icon fight. I like how the song is sort of begging Joshua to leave. To open your wings and fly away. Oh. Here's an extract from the Phoenix theme. The wandering soul knows no rest. 3 friends go into battle. One is captured, one flies away. The one that is left becomes a hero. Captured. And flies away. Oh, is that like is that Jill that's captured? And then Joshua flies away, I guess, and Clive is left and becomes a hero. It's really cool. East of the Cairn Northern Gate. Where's that again? It's somewhere around here, isn't it? There it is. So, somewhere over here? Well, now we're going up north. Oh my god! It's okay, I've erased Loveless from my brain. And all of what comes along with that. So... I just believed you. I just thought that's, I mean, it works, doesn't it? I mean, the first bit, I don't know. But, you know, when he's captured, one flies away, one is left, becomes a hero. Works. That's so funny. Is the one Jamie said also fake? I think Jamie's is real. Yeah, I think Jamie's is real. I really don't even remember hearing the lyrics. I need to go back and listen to that. I feel so guilty. You should. That was very mean, Hamid. Very mean. If I go here, is it the unexplored area? The fuck is the fucking croc bullshit? So like down here. Like a lot of Soken's songs, the chanting is so powerful it's hard to hear the words without seeing the words. Ooh, interesting. That's... I feel that way about a lot of things though, where I can't hear it unless I can see it. But that's like, what else did he, what else has he, so Soken has done 14. What else has he done? This way. I think maybe this way? Based on what? Oh, it is that way. Thank you, Jampat. Appreciate it. Thank you. Soken is too good, man. He is too good of a man. I think only 14? Oh. Oh my god. Wow. What's this? Is this? I actually kind of hear words. Stop it. I can't hear. I can't hear words. So I now fully agree. I cannot hear words at all. Oh god damn it. Oh, we can hop on. Are you forgetting you can have the chocobo anywhere? I don't expect this. I'm Bozia. I'm going to go this way. We here? Yeah. We're looking for the croc. The croc. To fight a bomb king. Oh, they said it's like in the wreckage of a airship. The lyrics for that bit are slightly different. The ones I posted after are the ones for that bit. Did you post? Oh, fire in the night, scarlet beacon in the sky. Look up to the heavens, the firmament reddens. Throw open your wings and fly. I really couldn't hear that. Even if I think I was listening out for the lyrics you'd mentioned, but I definitely couldn't hear them. What the fuck? This is not... He's also rank S. This guy's gonna kill me.
Found that. This beast isn't to be trifled with.
Agree. How do I run away? Someone told me to... Oh no, wrong place. Sorry, Elva. What the fuck? I just assumed that this was in my path. Well, I'm gonna let it go.
No.
Company.
Why did Jill just say company? Is like the secret boss? How did you lead me here? Oh my goodness. I still don't understand though where I am meant to go. I'm looking for the croc. I have no idea where that would be. They don't give any more details than that, do they? Or did I miss something? Does anyone know where it actually is? The croc, the croc, the croc. All I know is it's in Sunbreak. The croc. I don't fucking know where it is. The croc. Chill scream was intense. She just said company. What are you talking about? It wasn't intense at all. I'm going back to see if there's more fucking stuff. We have boss in 2 tries, the proudest I've ever been. The first time I had no potions like an idiot. I also have done that. Yes, that is easily done. Easily done. But that's pretty amazing, Jamie. Pretty good. I don't think I could do that. Definitely not at this stage, especially. Right. Bitch, let me look at this stupid thing once more. The croc. Why did you just fucking say the croc? A curse was wrong nearby wood, within which he discovered the ruins of a fallen airship, and within them. The croc. The fucking croc. Look, there's Svarog. You stupid Svarog. I know where he is. Like, it doesn't even tell you where, and I've accidentally made my way to him. Amazing. It just says the fucking croc. Woods, croc, woods, the croc. It could be fucking anywhere, man. Send me a picture on Discord. I think it's here. Okay. Thanks, Hamid. Appreciate the help. Unhoods. What the fuck? What's wrong with you, weirdo? Give me Chocobo.
Ready, go?
That piece of music that I sent literally plays when Margrace unhoods himself. Which is why it's very clearly Joshua, so maybe last time everyone was confused. Hey, not everyone knows the music. That's very mean of you. Very mean. You missed nothing. Oh, no, you missed something very funny that would have made you laugh a lot. No one tell him, though. He needs to be punished for not being here. No! No, Hamid, delete, no, don't want him to know. It's a secret. It was a secret. I know, you can't actually delete your own messages. It's wild. It's kind of crazy that you can't do that. It's an interesting decision to not let people delete their own messages. It was really funny. Was it, though? Was it really that funny? Oh, it's back up here. I just missed it. Missed our turn, Ambrosia. It's up here. It's kind of hidden away. Oh, sorry, Ambrosia. Do you guys really know Loveless quotes off by heart? This is so embarrassing for you. That'll do, pig. That'll do. That'll do. It's like leading someone to Sephiroth in Cage 2. Sephiroth fights are really fun in Cage 2. Company! She said it again! But this time I'm alive. Bomb King. Let's go, bitch. I'm gonna get him. Also, with fire, it's gonna make lots of sense.
Look what we have here. Greetings, Your Majesty.
Why doesn't he even have a stagger bar? What's going on? Why is it not like a normal boss? Fuck, beach. Ooh, nice. He has spawned. He has reproduced right in front of me. Whoa, very purple, very purple. Get out of the purple. I don't have good feelings about it. No, yeah, that was stupid.
No.
What? Fuck! I did not realize. Fuck. I did not realize I was losing health. Jamie, I got Judgment Bolt for a moment. And then I decided not to have it. I instead got the Garuda one. The special Garuda one. Because I don't like the ability that comes with Ramuh. Like the, you know, like the one you use a circle for, I think. So I just didn't bother with it, and I instead got one for Garuda because I like the deadly grasp thing. Garuda sucks. You fucking suck. Why are you such a sexist? Why do you hate women, Jamie? What's that all about? What did we ever do to you? God. Garuda is easily one of the best. See, Jaden loves women. Be more like Jaden. Garuda doesn't suck. I just never used it. I always use Garuda. It is a lot weaker.
Stables go.
Sorry, I forgot. I did this again. I know that she's weak, but she does stun damage. She does the meter, the stun meter, you know? And, you know, it's good to have a good mixture. So, I do agree she's probably not the best one, though. I mean, she's the first one you get.
Nice try.
Come on, get back, sis. I really didn't realize my health was running out. That was so silly. Like, I was quite close to being done with it as well, you know? Oh.
Nice try. Help me, boy.
Jesus Christ.
To me, boy. Nice try.
I'm achieved my limit now. So that was actually super easy, and all I did was not heal when I should have healed the first time. Bad gamer. The lightning bolt is also good because it stops time during stagger phase, which allows more of your skills to refresh and allows you to use them again if timed correctly. Interesting. No, I'm not saying that I don't want to use Ramuh at all. I really do. But what I might need to do is wait until I can master them, and then I can do the switch around, and I can have the Garuda Deadly Grasp thingy, Deadly Embrace. I can have that, and then I can also have Judgment Bolt. But I can't right now. I have to have all Garuda or all Ramuh, and I really don't think I use the Deadly Embrace quite a lot because it lets you do like that midway stun stagger thingy bob. Oh, I think I needed that bomb ember for something. Let me go back to Blackthorn.
The rain is over. Now to collect the ash. This looks like the stuff. Let's see if there's any more.
He really did explode all over the place. The Garuda Pussy Grip. So true. That's a better name for it. I can't believe they didn't name it that. Women's rights? What about women's wrongs?
That should do it.
Wow, good point. There's so many.
He can fetch it himself.
More wrongs than rights, even. Okay, world map, please. There we go. Hello, home sweet home. I need to put another few of these in the fridge because I would like them to be nice and cold. What about drinks? There we go. Can have another one in a bit. I bought a multi-pack of these cocktail drinks so I could try another new one. What do we think? Mixed berry mojito. I don't think I really like mojitos. That's how you say it, right? The J is more of a mojito. Right? They're too like, I don't know what the word is. Too sharp. They're like me. Hi Freya, how are you? How have you been? Great to see you. Garudasi. Close. That's the good one. See, I barely use Deadly Embrace, so it is far more useful to me to have Judgment Bolt. And the one which does huge stagger damage. Yeah, well see, I do use Deadly Embrace, so we're just different, aren't we? I use Deadly Embrace all the time to juggle enemies in the air. So cool to know people use the icons differently. Yeah, I think initially when my first critique of the game, I was like, there's not like that much that you can do differently. I guess there kind of is. I still don't think it's like wildly, like you can't make it like a very, very different experience, I think. From person's perspective, you can definitely have a different experience. That's good enough. I don't play with my food. I hit hard and fast. How's Final Fantasy 16 going? Amazing! It's very good. Yesterday we played the big bits, where, well, lots of very big things happened, such as Dion lost his ship. We fought Bahamut in space. Annabella died by her own hand. They killed Olivia, who was being possessed by Ultima. So much happened. And obviously finally the true reunion of Joshua and Clive. It was very wonderful. What was that? Hello.
We've received word that the displacement stacks have arrived safely in Canva. The rest is up to Mid.
Yeah, mojitos are like kind of sour, like dry. They're quite dry. See, I like when it tastes like a juice.
Alright there, Sid? How's that hunt for the bomb ash going?
I have it here.
That's the stuff. And plenty of it, too. Enough to keep the Olympic bubbling away for a good old while. You're a gent, Sid. Let nothing say otherwise.
A gent.
Right then, let's get this contraption up in
Wow, I definitely read that as contraception. Right then, let's get this contraception up and running. No more children. Wow. I hate the way my camera glitches. I do not understand why that happens.
The Telemon Alembic. And it works just like the chief said it would.
Very impressive.
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which, I still haven't returned the favor.
There's no need. The good it will do for the hideaway is reward enough.
Don't be silly.
Yeah, you're being silly, Clive. I want something for my fucking work.
Keep your potions in. Reckon I could work some magic on that.
What kind of magic?
Ah, I can carry even more potions.
Well,
that
we happen
is
to
some
have
good shit.
isolated a substance in our test run of the Alembic that I reckon will make even the toughest leather supple as anything.
So we can stretch it out and
We might
squish
use
in
it to
more
breathe new life
potions.
into old boots and the like. Save the hideaway a few gil. Ah, I reckon if we slap a bit on your bag, it'll loosen it up enough for you to squeeze in a bottle or two more.
I love how they're trying to make it so realistic.
It can't hurt to try, I suppose.
They're like, no, don't worry. All we're doing is stretching out the leather so you can physically squish in more. It's not as simple as, yeah, you can fit more, it's fine. Why not just give me a new one? Like, this man, could you not just give me a new one? Why do I need to expand my current one?
Well, what do you reckon?
Love it,
Certainly
wow.
feels more flexible.
Wow, that's some magic.
Told you.
Thank you. I think.
What? What's that I think about?
Thank you.
Obviously it's
supporting
good.
Mid and the rest of
Who
us
doesn't
in our
love
endeavours.
stretchy leather?
Without you, we'd never have been able to discover wonders like that stuff I rubbed on your bag.
I remember that. I'm on the Final Fantasy difficulty build playthrough now.
plenty
Nice,
more
have
where that came
fun.
from.
I imagine that is pretty challenging. I like to imagine this is really about food. I need to see a reaction to the child skewering. Loved it. I was just like I was low-key happy about it, but obviously it's not actually a good thing. Like, first of all, it's shocking that it happened. Like, it was wild. It was cool. It was wild. It was great, and it was horrible. Because also, like, it's sad because Olivier was obviously an innocent child until Ultima just took him over. So, like, he killed, like, an innocent child. You know? It's a bit not great. Not good. Wonderful. Ooh, that's so good. Hell yeah. How do you even use the elixirs and stuff? Because I bought them. I may as well use them. I don't even know how to. We can go do the main missions now. Things falls apart. Thought of Dion calling Annabella conservative is funny. Dion said abortion is legal at any age to own the conservative, Annabella. To own the conservative, Annabella. I realized, I don't understand, where did you mean to put it? Oh, Dion said, oh, then to own the conservative, Annabella. That's so funny. I really hope Dion is okay, because I really like him. And I fully support his descent into madness. It was very justified. Very, very justified. Hello, Karen. I need to buy some things.
Still alive, are you? Going purse weighing you down?
I need things. I don't need any of these things, though. Alright. Wow.
You'll not
That's
find
some
a
good
better
shit.
price than that. It'd better all be here.
How do I can I sell? Can I sell my elixirs? Because I'm never going to use them. Ugh. I've just lost 10 grand. That's ridiculous. I bought 2 of them for fucking 20 grand, and now I'm gonna sell 2 of them for 10 grand. Is it worth? I don't know. Is it worth? I guess I should just sell them. Probably. I'm never gonna use them. I don't even know how you use them.
I'll be thankful you got that much.
You, what? Bitch, I paid you double! You be thankful that I'm not about to draw my sword and slit your throat. Okay, which one should we do first? We got Lidur, Martha. Who's here again? Oh no, we'll do this one first.
First we find Isabel.
On that difficulty, you need to know the fights well enough for the cinematic button prompts because it no longer shows you what buttons to press. Wait, like, does it not tell you to press anything at all and you just have to know when to press it? Or does it say, like, press something, good luck? Either way, that sounds challenging.
I saw it with me. Oh, nice. The whole of Oriflamme.
I hate this music. This music makes me feel so anxious.
I can't do it.
Isabel, the whore. It's very mean. It's very, very unnecessary to say it that way.
My lord. Milady.
We received the dame's message. There have been
Oh,
sightings
yeah,
of strange
yeah.
creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashyyyk, but different. They've taken so many. I've lost count.
A Kashyyyk, but different.
Ultimus thralls. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
Her haircut is very practical. Like, you know? She is a whore, quite literally. Yeah, but you said it like she's not. That's not all she is. James, can you come feed Sora, please? Sora, you're gonna wait. Good boy. Wait. Yeah, it's fine. See, you know, it's like, do you ever say like, oh, the electrician, Gary? No. There was no need.
Madame, please! Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days. What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection.
I will do my duty.
Protect them I shall.
If
Because
only
they
they
are
had
my
Clive
charges,
energy.
and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered, or take it up and do what is right.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives. Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
I'll have a word with her.
James, are you there?
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly.
Feed my dog.
And sought to take matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
I'd like you to consider my needs. What we need to consider is where the creatures came from. The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
We'll talk to the survivors.
Brilliant. It's a Final Fantasy 14 quest. I need to psych him up.
You're a pirate,
Slash
yes.
psych.
What happened?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Leave that to us.
Doesn't show you what button to press. That sounds like something I would fail at. She's the horror, quite literally the definition. That's her job and title and standing in the community. She's the horror leader of Northreach. Jamie, stop shaming her. You're making it sound like a bad thing. It's awful. You're so horrible.
Yeah, they came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me, and then they were just gone.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme. We just passed Moor when... Where's my Joseph?
It's all right. Just rest now. At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for Moor.
Why we fight.
I assume you have a plan?
Yes, perfect. Warriors are the backbone of society. Exactly! That's the energy we need.
It was all they could do to escape.
This music feels happy. But I don't know that we should... I don't know, it doesn't feel like a happy situation. Especially after what those guards were just saying.
Run like the wind.
Run like the wind! Bullseye, Ambrosia. Look at those little feet. Torgo, you're so fast, Torgo. Look, you're just as fast as a chocobo. Amazing. Remember when we found that dead girl here? I sure do. I'll never get that out of my head. I was convinced. I was so sure that it was meant to be. This story was saying that the child plays with a dead person.
I see them. With me.
Okay, well, now I regret using this. Because when they're up in the air, you can't really get them. This is like a great way to get a break from fighting if you really need to.
Should I try?
Should I? Yeah.
Save your strength.
Oh. I just want to see Jill be Shiva. No more.
Let's try.
I did a really bad job then. That was really bad. Mother fucker. Not my prejudice, Jamie. I have a radar for mean people. saying to me that the amount of people who didn't know Clive was Ifrit. I don't think it would. The game wanted you to question it for a minute there. So like, I don't think it is that crazy. I think you're being stupid. Cause I don't think it was people who were like, oh, I have no idea. Like, I was just like, I'm unsure now. I was a bit unsure. It did, like, it did for a little while want you to be unsure. And so I was like,
Do you think there are more?
Confused. I was like,
there are always
but it
more.
is Clive, isn't it?
But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
But I do think anyone that was like confidently saying like, no, Clive is not Ifrit, or no, that's not what they were showing. Like, I don't think that is, like, that's a bit silly. Because like, definitely it was clear.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us
That's
yet.
what I do it for.
There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Especially that Reaper ass guy. He's tough. You need to
that
train
right,
for him.
Captain?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Yay!
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Hearing that the Dane would look kind
Flames
to
of
your new
Rebirth is
man
really
and commit
potent. I
himself
love
to the
Flames
task
of
certainly
Rebirth.
didn't hurt.
It's a very good one. The only person who
Not
was
the most
there was
selfless of motives, I'll admit.
spent like 5 hours
Whatever
trying
it
to
takes, eh?
gaslight me.
Now me.
The game
never
was
needed
trying to
this.
gaslight us. They're like, no. Are you
soldier, but
sure? Are
people
you
I love.
sure it was Ifrit though? Are you sure it was
People I
Clive?
love.
Maybe it just wasn't even either of them.
Handsome and chivalrous.
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one. And that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
My Flames of Rebirth moment in Final Fantasy VIII is so funny. My Flames of Rebirth moment. That moment when you are Flames of Rebirth. What a moment. How could it be funny? I don't know. I'll tell you what's funny is my Flames of Rebirth moment. Wait, there's another plus? Oh my god. Can I go do that now? Wait, show me. I didn't mean to do that. Show me. Where is it? They lied. There's no more pluses. Why are they lying? They're lying. There's no more pluses. Ridiculous. I'm gonna say Martha for last because I like Martha's Reach the most. I think I feel safest there because it's like the first proper place you go to in the game. Well, that actually makes no sense. I just mean it's like, well, it's one of the first places you go to. It is pretty early on. What is your name?
Your
Lebur.
companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried?
You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalamil has a bandit problem.
Indeed.
Straight to the point.
Although you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago.
Any idea where they went?
The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we.
There's a very dead person there.
About how to solve
I just
Dalinel's
noticed a very
little
dead
problem.
person.
And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to
Classic
them.
desert hair.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of
Missives.
your precious time if you
Likely
fail.
the pluses
They're
in
just
there.
across the courtyard.
Check your missives. Thanks, guys. I don't know what a fucking missive is, so I will certainly
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
check the missive. This is bad.
Poor bastard. Couldn't run because of the weight of his load. Still, better a branded than one of us.
Ugh. That is not what you want to be saying, sir. Or I guess it is, because if you don't say that, then you two are also going to be put to death, so...
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more?
Yes.
We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandit's ire.
That's a good
and
point.
You cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough.
It's okay, we'll do free mercenary work. How about that? Best of both worlds.
Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk.
James,
like
can you come and feed Sora, please? I asked you to and you weren't listening. Listen, please go feed him. Feed him now. Please. What did you do, sir? Every time Sora yawns, we go to make him think he's doing that. I absolutely did say that, you fucking prick. Come and do it now. She did. Thank you, Jamie. I did. I said it multiple times. And it was a little while ago now. Hi, Nugget. Yes, Daddy's going to get you your dinner, okay? Yes, I know. I know. I know. He's taken so long, even though I asked him like half an hour ago. I know.
Sid,
I was editing. Me. Watch my stream, bitch.
you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalamil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness. It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on this guy. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalamil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
Yes, getting your dinner. This was so fucking funny.
So, you see my predicament?
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder...
Naked and afraid.
That anger,
What's naked and
fear,
afraid?
could set
What
the
is that
entire town
from?
alight.
My thoughts exactly.
What is that?
What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
Thank you.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Well, if it were my namesake,
Am I getting to give a choice here? Choice? Give me a choice. Let me
let them
choose.
choose
Nope.
for themselves, and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other
when all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits?
It appears we have a plan of action. Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
As you wish.
Luro will remember that.
Your faces are not well known in this town. That may prove useful. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking.
Follow it, Zelva. Give it everything you've got.
Hello, Portapolinario. Thank you for following. Welcome. Oh no. What? What's say oh no for? My eyes are getting droopy. Jamie, you don't do this. Don't do this. Not again. I'm not gonna do a... Oh no, I hit the camera. I'm not gonna do a super long stream tonight anyway, so it's fine. You can make it. You can make it. Fool. It's Friday tomorrow. Ooh. Friday, Friday. I like Friday. Friday's good.
Here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad. May I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings, the oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
Classic Jane.
The pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canberra to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamil's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you called the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
Then let us band together and show these brutes that...
My shop. Flesher? What the
If I
fuck
might
is a
pick
flesher? What the fuck? Flesher?
I mean, it may still be possible to buy some. Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Lord Underhill.
Lord Underhill question mark.
Underhill.
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital's stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the Blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
Lord Underhill?
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs, everything. If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow, we must stand united.
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
This is a Final Fantasy 1 reference. Underhill is a trader in Final Fantasy 1. You get a fairy and a bottle from him. Amazing. That's great.
Not workmanlike. She saw right through it. I didn't say it was good, merely that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and we shall see what we face.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Mummy, I'm scared. What if the bad men come back?
Oh,
that's sad.
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time,
Nice.
they may even learn to.
Time no longer
Okay,
appears to be the luxury it was
Still is
before
one of the Red
lunch.
Wings, which is the army that Cecil is captain
I
of
take
at
it
the
your
start
scouts
of
found the
Final
bandits.
Fantasy 4.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found
That's
my
cool.
scouts.
I like that.
It appears they
That's
march for
fun.
Dalamil as we speak. All of them.
You're not serious.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
I have a favor to ask. I'm told the bandits march in 2 groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses.
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest?
And that poor guy is just laying there dead. Like, how long is he gonna be
My
there for
friend,
until someone
the
does
city shall
something?
fight. Together. Mistakes, I concede, are high. But if this does not unite Dalamil, nothing will.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied. And I do mean us.
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do the same.
It's time for a fight. Who would have guessed? It ends in a fight where I have to kill everyone.
I'll take that one.
He's all yours.
Stay down!
They mean to overwhelm us.
It's okay, we could never get overwhelmed. We're too good for that. There's been a dead deer at one of the exits to my neighborhood since last week. That's sad. this girl's getting worse. I think you can call someone and be like, hey, please could you take care of this little guy? Give him a funeral or something.
To me, boy.
You did not really miss much, Hamid. This has been kind of more of a lull, just a more chill one. I hope whatever you dealt with was dealt with well.
The townspeople. Could they have held out?
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
That we should hurry.
Uh-oh. Is everyone gonna be dead and this just ends really sadly? LeBur. Oh, no, never mind. They're all here.
Natalie, I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold.
Wow, friendship.
You saved Dalamil.
We all saved Dalamil.
Friends. They're all friends now. They even moved a dead body. That's wow. Just wow.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Calm now, Victor. Why quibble over the details? We are united, and that is all that matters. As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Amazing. On to Martha's Rest. Down the rabbit hole. Funny, because hair. Desert hair. So funny. It is genuinely a little funny. I like a good pun. My friend and I once held a ceremony for an egret we tried to save. What's an egret? I don't know what an egret is. Egret. He's a pretty chunky birdie. He looks like a stork. Or something. Great egret. Little egret. Snowy egret. Cattle egret. Reddish egret. Pacific reef heron. That was just not an egret at all. Intermediate egret. What does he do to be called intermediate? That's so mean. Have you ever seen chicken bins? Chicken bins? What are chicken bins? Oh, right next to the deer crossing sign at that. Someone didn't look at the gosh damn sign. It's so sad. This is tragic even. Oh no.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him.
Apparently I can't heal. I'm not a healer.
It's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said you'd been attacked by a Kashik. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered.
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight.
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you've come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
Let's go help. Yay.
Do you think there were as many as Martha says?
More.
It's okay, I can fight. I am here for a good fight. Fighting is easy. Easy peasy.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
I want Ambrosia. There you go. Ambrosia.
Ready, go?
See, this is where Ambrosia lives as well. So it makes most sense for her to be here. They call me birds in Australia. I've never been to Australia, so how the heck would I know that? I actually have never heard of an egret until now. It's my first time reading the word egret and then looking up the word egret and then seeing egrets. There are many types. I read them out to you. Got the red egrets, the intermediate egrets, the big and the small egrets.
Clive, wounded.
Oh no.
We deal with the Akashic first.
Don't bark! Stop acting like, no, I'm so sorry that I have to do this. It's not your fault that this has happened. I'm truly so, oh, the sad noise when he died. I'm killing dogs, I know, it's very upsetting. I don't need to be reminded of this horrible deed that I'm committing. Where's the one that was getting all powerful? Also, what it was chocolate. They didn't even get to try chocolate before I slaughtered them. It's not funny.
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
If you've come to rob this place.
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
How do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
That's what I thought.
Wade's men? But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Gotta rescue Wade.
Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
Gotta go find Wade, make sure he's doing alright. Good old Wade.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels! And
Gotta
they
go
got
help
wounded with
them.
them!
Oh,
They're not
no.
gonna make it!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You
Gotta
look
go
after everyone
help
here.
them. Come on. I forgot that would actually work. I was like, guys, stop talking. We need to go. But I was jokingly, like, spamming. I didn't mean to actually skip the dialogue. Wow. I mean, at least we're gonna get there quicker now.
Mad dogs.
What is he saying about dogs? That's really immersive. I know, right? I was like, Martha, shut the fuck up. I gotta go save Wade. Wade. Wade! Oh god, they don't look too good. At least Wade's okay.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
So Wade.
Lord Rossfield, if you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak by them, but we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Behind you!
No! Not an adamant toys.
We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly try.
He didn't deserve this.
Mr. Wade.
Always.
Then let's do our duty.
Classic. Sorry, Mr. Adamant toy. Sorry, Mr. Adamant Toys. This is so mean. He doesn't deserve this. He's lived so long just to get turned to catch it. So mean. Now I'm punching him really hard. He would taste nice? What the fuck, Helen? Why would you say that? Why on earth would you say that? I don't think he would taste nice either. That's the funny thing. What the fuck? Why didn't it do the gouge? I was trying to gouge him. R.I.P. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wow, I love puns. So good. Fry him up, Ifrit. What the fuck? So mean.
Is anyone hurt?
We should not be taking lives because we want to. Only because we must.
You pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Sorry, that was nothing.
Always.
Oh, not more adamant tweezes, though.
You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you
Adamantoys, adamanti should be the plural, I think.
Good luck.
Adamantoy, adamanti. Adamanti sounds like a real word. I don't know that it is, though. Can I just travel here? Be quicker. Hope you're happy. Alva just killed an innocent thing. I know. Stop rubbing it in. It wasn't his fault. He didn't ask for it. He didn't want to be a Keshik. can't stop wanting to say Akashic, because that's how I had it in my head at first. Akashic. Green sheaves or greens heaves? Green sheaves. My mortal enemies, the goblins.
They're headed for the rest. We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
This is perfect for this situation. Just let them all deal with that for a minute. See, look how that wiped out like that huge group. No, not the cushion. No. I'm so sorry this happened to you. I have no choice. I have no choice. I have no choice, please. Why did this have to happen to you? So sorry.
Something's coming.
There's more. See these fellers, I don't mind killing these guys.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Wade joins the party.
Shall we?
Woo. Wade, you better brought your good sword today. This is gonna be serious. Oops, you got me there. Yeah, it is because they're ugly. No, but I also give no sympathy to humans either, and that's like that. I guess that might not make a lot of sense actually. But I don't know, I have a lot more sympathy for animals, so I just feel like the animals don't know what they're doing, and that makes it sadder, you know? Like, they're just animals. They don't understand. Whereas the humans know. They're fighting. They know what they're risking and stuff. I don't know. I think that's what it is for me. A bit more of like a childlike innocence. Like, it's definitely sadder. Well, you see, but then I contradict myself because I also would feel sadder seeing like elderly people die as well. And obviously elderly people are generally aware unless they're like ill. But obviously we all agree that like children's deaths are sadder because like, I mean, I guess that's mainly just because it's like they didn't get to live a real life. But it's also like, I don't know, I guess the idea of like a child dying is sadder as well because they don't understand as much either. But above that, I put the animals.
Do you see any more?
They just make me really sensitive. I don't know why.
No.
I'm aware that it's not as sad as a human death, but to me it just kind of triggers me more though.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
I'm ready for more!
As well we can.
Oh. Boring. I could do this all day. Would you really get sad if, let's say, Rhino dies? Yes, that's sad. I guess, like... Weird, because I would say, like, the death of, like, a tiger is sadder than a rhino.
Scores of Akashic.
I guess because tigers are cuter. I don't know why in my head that would be it, but, like, they're both sad. Rhino's just living his best life, you know? Trying to enjoy
How many of your men were
life.
injured? A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
But they're aggressive animals. Yeah, but that's not their fault. They're just living life. I think it's just sad when anything doesn't understand what is happening. That's very sad. I think that's the worst part about, like, you know, when you're like, like the idea of putting down animals as well. Like, obviously there are situations where you have to, and like it's for the greater good, and you know, because they're suffering. But it's also just really sad because like you can't, like, they don't know, and that hurts so much. Like, at least when like just a normal human being who's like fully with it knows they're gonna die, at least they understand. Still very sad, but like at least they understand. I don't know, something about not understanding makes me feel really sad and stressed.
It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rosfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch?
Oh?
I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother,
oh,
my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew.
Oh.
Well, go on then. It's not for me to ask him. Yes, so wait. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar, but I am a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other guardians are... I mean to say that, they're... It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire...
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
But what's he? He's not. But I'm never gonna take him anywhere, am I?
Control. For now, at least.
Is he actually in my party?
Let's go.
I don't know how else to check, so I'm just gonna save. No, he's not. Why did it say the party makeup changed then? There isn't really a party anyway, is there? Let's be real. No, not yet. I haven't been back yet. I can do it now, though. So I'm heading back now. Probably was intentional. It seems like they've done lots of intentional references, so I wouldn't be that surprised, James. You're not babysitting the kid. Yeah, well, as long as I'm not, then that's fine. That was my hope. That was my only thought this whole time. I was like, I don't want to fucking babysit. Like, I don't want to have to drag around some random fucking squire. Fuck off.
Did you see the
as long as that's not the case. Missives. Oh my god, Wade wrote to me. You don't, can you tell if showing up where you need it most? Without your steel, I fear the rest would be in the hands of the Akashic, and as us, but more of their nameless numbers. However, with the Horde now both thinned and fractured, we Guardians can focus our efforts on putting down the smaller packs without the worry of being overwhelmed, while Martha's blood axes can return to defending the Tor. As for young Oscar, you will forgive my sudden request for taking him under your wing. He is a good man, attentive, polite, hardworking. So as you can see, he already has learned everything he can from me. He would do well to continue his squiring under a more worthy shield, and the realm has none more worthy than you. Aww. About Blackthorn. Cheers for your help, dragging Blackboard out. Blackthorn out of the dumps the other day. That's what his voice sounds like in my head. Thing is, I reckon he's gone and thrown himself back in, judging by the droop of his jowls lately. So I'm thinking maybe it weren't just the leather what was on his mind. Maybe there's other demons jabbing their pitchforks into his privates. I know you're a busy bloke, but next time you find yourself free, maybe we could go and ask the old bastard what's got him so hot and bothered. Assuming it ain't just the forge.
Hopefully it's nothing. But I should speak to Blackthorn just in case.
Well, maybe there isn't a connection then. I don't fucking know. I mean, it's a unique enough name, right? Like, has it been in multiple Final Fantasies?
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
Not really, no.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. August was worried about you, and you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass.
Cuirass.
Is there something else weighing on your mind? Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, he's got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something I've never seen before.
Karen must be stopped. She's the source of his constant depression.
Odd-looking thing with a single edge blade. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me, the edge on it.
Sounds like the Buster
You could
sword.
slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realised he'd been cut.
So that's what's troubling you?
No. Not troubling me exactly. More distracting. Can't stop thinking, how do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad.
And if you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse breakers with even better blades.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome.
So true. Let's
Master
go.
Blacksmith being distracted.
You're a soft touch, you know that. But I can't say I'm not grateful for it. Good luck, eh?
Thank you.
Single-edged sword. I know one of those. Karen, what's this sword I'm hearing all about?
What you want? Out with it.
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn. Single-edged and extremely sharp.
Running around after him again, are you?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that. It's driving him to distraction.
Little wonder, I suppose.
It's not like most swords are
There's
single-edged.
not many like that make it as far
They're
as
not.
the twins, and those that do go straight
Most-
into private
aren't they double-edged
collections,
normally?
which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now? Fine. If you stop mooning at me like that. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Delmechian bloke. Collects weapons and the like. And he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients. Reckon he'll still be at the inn in
Right?
Dalmec
Most swords are
when I left him.
double-edged.
Thank you.
Okay, katanas and maybe one or two others. Most are double-edged. Most, when you think of a sword, you think of the one that's
I appreciate the warning.
just your basic sword is like this one. Right? When you think of a sword, that's what you think of. Oh, fucking bitch. I want to see the fun single-edged sword. I want to cut someone in half before they even realize it has happened. Wait, no. I want to cut someone in half and then have them walk home before they realize it's even happened.
Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
Lubo did well to bring
they're at each
Conrad
other's
and Natalie
throats.
together.
Next are the best.
It's like herding curls with him.
Hello, sir.
My reputation will be ruined. Ruined!
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
Don't do yourself a mischief.
Intrusion.
Oh no.
Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant!
Very good, Lord Ignac. Would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? Oh, no. That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He has been dispossessed of his luggage, you see. The thieves also made away with a considerable amount of coin. Coin the innkeeper will soon be keen to collect.
Oh
I
no.
suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items.
Of
A
course.
single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Ah.
Of course.
You know Lady Karen. Yes.
Hey
I'm
Giannis,
afraid
a
it
real
was.
life Buster Sword probably is so heavy that you can't even lift it up. So
Magnac's
true.
luggage.
The
But
Buster
one
Sword looks
condition.
fucking ridiculously heavy.
To state it,
Imagine trying to swing
you are
it.
welcome to anything that is within my power
Just
to
incredible.
grant.
I want an audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough. Then I'll be on my way.
I can't believe this isn't going to be the Buster Sword. That's dumb. Now is a perfect opportunity. Give me the Buster Sword. I'll have it.
I don't suppose you saw where
I
the
don't
thieves
mind.
went.
I don't mind if it's silly.
did
I
not.
like it. I
No.
want it.
Though some discreet inquiries made on his lordship's behalf mean that I know where you might find them. The bandit's bed. Every ill-gotten coin in Dalamil is said to pass through that disreputable corner of the Valcroy.
And that's where I'm heading.
I shall speak to Lord Ignac in your absence, and arrange for an audience upon your triumphant return.
That will be very kind of you.
Farewell, and best of luck.
Thank you. Now I have to go fucking find this stupid fucking bullshit. So I just read some manga called Berserk and the main character gets having a big fuck up sword. What are you talking about? If there was a Buster Sword the size of the Keyblade James has, it would look so funny. It would make James look massive because the Buster Sword's meant to be really big. So it'd be really funny if he had like a small Buster Sword. Weep wow!
Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia.
Well, the only guts I know is from Harvest Moon. Oh no. No. I don't need to fight you. No. I'm fine. Berserker's influence the only thing in the games. I'll be honest, never heard of it, so. I can just go around the edge, perfect. Fucking hell, just go. Oh no. Lots of Akashic stuff happening here. Just gonna run past. Wonderful. What, am I at the right level? Probably the right level, right? Uh-oh. Excuse me. Oh, never mind.
Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off.
Nice try.
Cool. We didn't even talk. I didn't even give him a chance to just hand it over. I just went and destroyed them all. I use a missile sword because I have magic build, but I like the Buster Sword more. It's very unique looking. Yeah, I hate not using the Buster Sword because it does look the best. Like, that's the iconic weapon. But the stats in some of the other ones.
This must be Ignac's
Just gotta go for the stats sometimes.
Nothing seems to be damaged. All right. Let's get it back to Dalamil.
How is it gonna fucking drag all that shit back? Looks like you need a cart.
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my effects. What shall I call you, my good man?
Now he's being nice.
Glad to make your acquaintance.
Wyvern.
Formidable name indeed. Well, Wyvern, I appear to be in your debt. Redeem here
He's
tells
reclaiming
me you wished
it.
for an audience. Is that all?
A few moments of your time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right, speak.
Give me the sword.
Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him.
No,
about
give
a
it to me.
certain single-edged
Give it to
sword
me.
you recently acquired.
You wouldn't have anything if it weren't for me.
Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that sword. It was made
Radim is like,
Isles far beyond the twins, and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship. No combat should ever exceed a single strike, and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does. Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. They crack upon a second blow. There's a brutal sort of beauty to it, really.
that doesn't make any sense,
How do they
but
hug
sure.
such an edge?
Fine question. Why, they use a whetstone, of course. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000 more.
Stroke.
But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness. A mineral quite foreign to this great realm of ours. And that is the key.
Alright, where do I fucking have to go now?
Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered. Take this, together with my regard.
Do you just happen to have the mineral?
very
The stone?
Of
Yep.
which I spoke. Far
Nice.
rarer among collectors than even the blade itself. And a far more fitting payment.
Thank you.
It's because there's so much edging
Pardon
and
the
stroking.
intrusion, my lordship. However, it is long past time we prepared ourselves to depart.
So it is. I am locked in bitter competition with a rival collector of curiosities. I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous scoundrel, but he is hard at my heels.
And there are many other collectors out there.
Too many to count, but only one do I consider my nemesis. Lord Byron Rosfield. There's a perennial thorn in my side.
I can imagine.
Tell me more.
Farewell, Wyvern. May our paths cross again. Radim, we mustn't dawdle.
Poor Redeem. He has the worst job in the world. Help me! Help me, Clive!
Rather taken with you, Master Wyvern. Thank you again for your assistance. Coming, my lordship. I'll be right there.
Byron mentioned. The only bad thing in this game is the side quests. Not all of them, but most of them.
Find such an interesting rival.
I think
Now, let's see what Blackthorn makes of this whetstone.
it's when the game leans to Final Fantasy 14 that it's not great. So when they do stuff where it's like, go to this person, now go to this person, now go to this person, now get this thing. Like there was that bit about the children who were stealing. That bit was not good. So I think it's the smaller stuff that they don't have quite perfected. So when they force side quests into the main story, that bothers me. Yeah, I agree with that too. Like if the side quests aren't great, like yeah, that's a shame, but that's whatever. I haven't done a lot of them. They've all been fine. But when they make you do like side stuff like that, it's very annoying.
Sorry for the wait. But hopefully you'll agree it was worth it.
You learned something about that sword then?
I did better than that.
A gift.
A whetstone? Yes. But not one you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
Yay! A little stone. That's all it took.
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent will be your last, no matter how good you were.
Exactly.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the curse breakers an edge?
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade that rattled me. But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, now that's something to consider. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard-wearing, for that matter. Just imagine it. Good Valisthean steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make a copy, nah. I'll make something much better.
Classic.
I'm sure the curse breakers will be delighted.
Good for you, Blackthorn. You got this. Woo!
Don't push yourself too hard.
Don't you worry about me, sunshine. I've been working day and night since I was half your age, and I'll still be here when you're long gone. Hey.
Bit aggressive.
I mean it. I owe you one. August 2. It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
You'll be happy to hear you said that.
And I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new blade I make's got your name on it. You come and find me when you've got the materials.
All right. I will.
About right now, bitch. The Blacksmith's Blues the Second. Excalibur. Excalibur. That's gonna be really good. How have I unlocked that already? It must be. I mustn't have anything for it. Batches.
Trouble with your gear, or what's that for you, dear?
Grimmelkinhide. It's not even... Space stats aren't even that good. Wait, all I have in my head is Jamie being like, if you reinforce them, you're a baby. I don't want that.
That it? Fine.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
That sounds so much like Jamie Burns, right? I do a great Jamie Burns impression. All you gotta do is say something that sounds like he would say it, and then poof. I deleted 15 from my memory. It wasn't that bad. I don't remember, to be honest. It was definitely in something. I definitely recognize it from one of the games, I think. It must have been in 7. I think it was. I'm really not too sure, though.
When you turn up, hellos from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention.
Good,
How
wonderful.
is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Almost
Look,
like
I
I am in a video game.
Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see.
It's
Storm's still
not.
crying out for mother
Where do I know it
customers.
from then? Do I just know
The
of it
nation's
because
still in
people talk
chaos.
about it?
And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So,
Good expression.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second guess yourself.
You told me about it. Maybe
Now's
that's
the
why.
time to visit the infirmary.
I thought I'd heard of it before you told me about it,
brother's
though.
awake.
Thank you.
I remember recognizing it. This is my first time getting it. It's not in any you've played. Weird. I feel like I recognized it, though. Maybe I've just, like, heard of it.
So
Dion
it
is
was
not doing too good.
Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend.
Poor
Only
Olivier.
For his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, it was not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Yeah.
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua! Clive! It's Gav! There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
God damn it. Now we have to go and help Clive. We have to go and help Gav. But I was busy learning things.
Well, what's the short of it?
Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, Bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive!
Yay!
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
True!
I'll look after him.
It's very conflicting hee though, because you know he is ill, but also selfishly. Look, he's fucking taller than us. Joshua really sprouted. Look at that. He is actually, I think, ever so slightly taller. Isn't that crazy? I need to understand what? Understand what, bitch? I don't know what it is. Oh, like obviously it's King Arthur's sword? Didn't know that's what the sword was called. Hello, Calco, welcome. It's going very good. I am very enjoying, yes. Thank you very much for asking. How's your day going? The game is yeah, I love it a lot. Shouldn't know, crying. I still feel like that's not what I know it from, but if that's the original place the name comes from, then I guess it probably is. It's the most famous sword in all of fiction. I guess that might be it. I remember this story, but like, I do not remember the name of the sword ever being given. They put it in Final Fantasy as a reference to King Arthur and the Sword in the Stone. Oh, wow. Amazing. A reference. Who'd have thought?
My attendant was with me in the Dominion before I primed. She would have watched the battle unfold and witnessed its outcome. I trust you'll be waiting for me in Tabor, where I can finally introduce you.
Yay! I'm excited to understand what her whole thing is. What she's all about. How she does it. Save yourself, Giannis, and don't play Crisis Core. It personally, it didn't ruin the original for me, but like, it is not good, and it does try to ruin it tries very hard. Try as it does, it didn't actually ruin the original for me, but be warned. It's also in Final Fantasy VII, but it's only used by one of the Knights of the Round. Okay, bitch. I'm sorry. I don't like this meanness. There's no need. So mean. Cloak and Dagger. Sir Lancelot. I know that one.
The four of us out walking like we used to.
I'm sorry, why are we all King Arthur experts here? I don't remember really anything about King Arthur.
Yote is a fine scout. If Canville was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
Not before I packed my little guy. I think I know of, yeah, I remember Knights of the Round Table. I know that. But don't really, like, all I know is King Arthur was able to pull the sword out of the stone. Wow. I really don't remember a lot. I remember the name Sir Lancelot as well.
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
But I wouldn't, I really
Assuming
don't,
they would allow it,
I really don't actually
the echoes have a
remember
will of their own.
anything about it. Yep. Of course, bastard. Arthur's mentor. Oh wait, yeah. What's his name? The wizard guy. I do remember that. He's got like a really iconic name. Merlin. That's it. Yeah, of course I know of Merlin. There was an Irish children's TV show based on King Arthur, I think. Let me Google it. King Arthur Irish children's show. It was similar at least. But I'm trying to remember, like it was some, because there was a character in it called Elva, I think. I didn't really watch it, but I remember being aware of it. I swear it was to do with King Arthur, because it had Merlin in it. It definitely did. It wasn't that. I swear it was Irish too. Maybe it was called Merlin. No, it was a cartoon. No. Maybe it was just loosely based on it. I can't find it. Like, I've Googled both those things and they haven't come up. Hamid, does that ring are you talking to me? There was! I fucking knew there was, because that's where I knew it from. I have an image in my head of a cartoon. Right! Yes, there was a cartoon, and it was Irish. Like, the characters had Irish accents. And I swear they might even have spoken in Irish sometimes. I'm not sure about that bit though. And there was definitely a Merlin. And I just remember there was like a random episode on. I didn't really watch it, but I knew of it and I saw it once on like a hotel room, I think. And there was a character called Elva. I think it was a minor character, but still. Which is a big deal because my name is never in anything. King Arthur is my favorite fantasy story. I'm sure it is, James, you fucking loser. Trying to remember what it was. I can't remember what it was called. But look, at least I know it was real. That's comforting. Knowing I didn't make it up. Very important and very good to know. I really do remember it from being in a hotel specifically as well. Like, isn't that a bit random? Realize that would be a real waste. Let me use it on him instead. Yay. Wow, I'm 35. That's like how old Clive is. Wait. How long has passed? Because he was 15 in the prologue and then 18 years passed in the actual game. How long since the start of the game from our current time? And then another 5 years passed. So he's like 38. But more, actually. And also, excuse me. No, Elva? It was 13. Oh, it was 13 years later. Right, okay. So prologue, 13 years later. So he's 28. 5 years later, he's 33. So how long has it been since just all of that, since the time skip, I guess, when we know it was 5 years later? How long has that been? 15 to 28 to 33. So you think he's still 33? Thank you, Dormore. You mean the movie with Tom Hardy? What are you talking about? In that movie? It is Elva? King Arthur 2017 movie wasn't good. I have no idea what that movie is, but it's still the same year. We haven't had another time skip. Yeah, but it feels like a lot of time, you know, is probably gone. Oh, don't want to waste that anymore. You know, like it feels like it might have been, you know, could have been like a year or two maybe.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
You know?
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
It's such a pleasure having Joshua with us. Gotta love it. Oh no! I just noticed there's a bunch of dead chocobos. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna say a little prayer for them. Did these fuckers do this to you? Yeah, I know, Torgal. We don't forgive this kind of insolence. Wait, what is the definition of insolence? I'm probably using it in the stupidest context. Rude and disrespectful behavior. No, it's the right context. Let's go. Rude and disrespectful killing of chocobos. Very rude and disrespectful. Hello. You know what? I would love to buy things from you because I probably need to buy things.
Now then? Bound for the Free Cities, perhaps? Oh, no need to say if you'd rather not. We all have our reasons. I'm exactly feeling like sharing with strangers myself at the mo. Truth be told,
sorry,
I could do with a bit of inspiration.
We gotta slash inspire him. Let's slash hype. What's the one? There is one that you use You literally use a command to hype people up to get them ready for a fight or something in 14. What's the command? You have to slash... What's the word?
But knowing my luck, the old place be crawling with the works before I'd even sat out me stall. As I always say, where there's crisis, there's opportunity. The opportunity to mint Gil, that is. So...
Oh my god, this man. He has a set of lungs on him, that's for sure.
Made in ash? The orcs even carried Gil.
Oh my god, dude. Psych! He wants us to slash psych. Quick! Type slash psych. Type slash psych. There must be a way. Type slash psych. It'll help him so much. Just like a weird, like, coffee mark on my table. I want a pet Moogle. Is it possible? It is possible. Anything is possible. If you want it, you'll make it happen one day. You might need to figure out a way to create Moogles, which I really don't know where you would even start. But, you know, I'm sure it's possible. Sorry, sir. I wish you luck. Just remembered. Chocobo time. I know how am I supposed to...
Another ether float. They're everywhere now.
We can't go around it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
Hello, little Zell guys. I can't remember exactly what they're called. Something to do with Zell, I swear. Look at them living their best lives.
Time to fight.
Or it is not time to fight because I don't want to. I'm busy. Me and Ambrosia, we're running like the wind.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
No need to ride from here.
I like when they're laying down. They look like little lumps with the little feet tucked underneath them. Look at his sleepy little eyes. He looks a bit like Sora sleeping. Sora with his little paws tucked underneath.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
Pretty cool. Hello.
Forgive me, traveler, but no matter how deep your pockets might be, we only sell to trusted patrons. I do hope you've not had a wasted journey.
Interesting. They will only sell to like verified buyers. Weird.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yotei, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yotei has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yotei. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yotei and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloeder Knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them, yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
Barnabasy.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce!
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you?
The heck?
Distinguished members of the Council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king, he has come to save us from the Akashic. He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools. Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Enough. Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
Fucking kill them all in one swoop. Holy shit. Who's after mid?
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
By the flames.
Phoenix
Nefrit.
Gate. Drake's breath, and
But
now
with
here.
the wings.
What is it?
It is old, ancient even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike. His very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominance, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it, like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Umielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yote.
Let's find our friends.
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
Is this a stopping point, or would this be better to continue this quest? Jaden's finished the game. I think James is near finishing the game. I think Jamie has finished the game. No, I know Freya's finished it. I'm not sure who's still here in chat though, to chat about it. I'm itching. Wonderful. Do we think so? What did you think? I thought very interesting. You're so funny, James. Haha. I really like this. Very interesting. So Ultima wants, normally, for whatever reason, normally Ultima would have all of the dominance under his control. But Clive has refused him, but like Barnabas has been like, go on, he's embraced him. Well, when we saw Barnabas, like when we saw Ultima turning into a bunch of different people, that was, I guess that's why he was able to embrace him, because Ultima was like, look, I'm manipulating you with all these people, look. So you go back to tomes and read up on stuff. Alright. Sounds like a good idea. Ultima became mommy for Barnabas.
As shrinks the glim, so spirits dim, unanswered call, a prayer.
I mean, I'm quite tired, unless you think it would round things off a lot better if I play the next one. But I have been very tired this whole stream too. Wouldn't mind.
There's a storm coming, Sid.
Oh, it's a storm coming, Sid.
Knowledge hoarded is knowledge lost.
30 minutes? I guess.
I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them. Now this, I believe you will find most interesting.
Official name of the Order of Knights established in the Imperial Province of Rosaria, who persecute and purge bearers and those who shield them. Commonly known as the Black Shields after the color of their armor, a hue seemingly chosen to differentiate this new elite order from the silver-clad dragoons. Unlike the heroic dragoons, however, they are feared and loathed throughout the Imperial Province. Yeah, we don't like the stupid Black Shields. Capital city of Heron of the Iron Kingdom, located on the boiling sea island of Ironholm, several hundred leagues off the western coast of Rosaria. Its name means charred rock in the Hieroni tongue. Creed Loiskit. Drake's Eye, a mother crystal which stood in the frozen waste of Northern Storm. Hide of the Mother Crystal. We know all about that. Lost Mother Crystals. When Solvus Telemann put his plans to destroy the Mother Crystals in motion, 5 of their number towered over the twins, 3 less than Ultima set in place eons past. The Mother Crystals of Desmekis was the first to fall, followed by Drake's Horn in Southern Ash and Drake's Eye in the Northern Territories. Now nothing remains of them save for the skies left behind their passing. Gil. One of the hardest known materials in the twins seems of its ore have only been found in the far-flung reaches of Ash, where the forces of first Veldermark, then Waloed, often warred with the orcs who claimed the lands as their own. Though the metal makes for fine armor and arms and armor, the rarity of both its ore and craftsmen versed in the peculiarities of its forgiving ensure that adamantite weapons remain the preserve of the rich and powerful.
What subject shall we consider today?
Yota, a member of the Undying Society sworn to protect and serve the Rosefields of Rosaria and the dominant of the Phoenix, who's always born in their line. After her order rescued Joshua Rosefield from the ruins of Phoenix Gate and nursed him back to health, Yota was tasked by her order to accompany and protect him on his journey to uncover the truth of Ultima. Servant of a man who goes by the name Lord Margrace. Together they travel across the twins to some unknown end. Then we knew it was Joshua, and then now we know who she is. That's great. I love that. The Undying, a secretive order who served the Lords of Rosaria from the shadows. They revered the mighty Phoenix and its dominant, and once presided over the rites of ancestral communion at Phoenix Gate. Few outside the order know of its existence, even among the highest-ranking members of Rosarian nobility. And to this very day, with Rosaria reduced to a mere imperial province, they continue to serve the rightful keeper of the flame, His Grace Joshua Rossfield. What should I look at? Yeah, the lore stuff is very cool. I think this is a really great addition, especially in a game that got such rich lore. Place of worship located in the depths of Phoenix Gate, an ancient stronghold on the northwestern border of the former Duchy of Rosaria. A large mural dominates this sacred chamber where the rite of ancestral communion, a ceremony carried out by the Duchy's dominant prior to marching into battle, was once performed. See, that's like, it's meant to be Ifrit with the wings, right? Ifrit combined with Phoenix. And they said that is Ultima, so yeah, Ultima is supposed to be able to embody the Ifrit Phoenix. What do they call it? I can't remember. Ooh. Sorry. Risen Ifrit. Risen Ifrit. My phone keeps autocorrecting Barnabas to Barnabasi with the amount of time. Can I read about Ultima? Yeah. Let's go back to the start. An otherworldly being that Clive encountered in the inner sanctum of Drake's Head. He addressed Clive as Mythos, before attempting to merge their consciousnesses. However, Clive was able to summon the will to resist the creature, before Joshua returned from the dead to imprison it in a cage of flame that he sealed away in his own heart. The otherworldly being behind much of the tragedy and turmoil that has plagued Valisthea. He means to claim Clive as his vessel, Mythos, by purging his will. A will strengthened by the ties of consciousness that bind Clive with others. He unleashes primogenesis upon the world, shrouding it in darkness and turning thousands Akashic, that these ties of consciousness might at last be loosened. The otherworldly being behind much of the tragedy and turmoil that has plagued Valisthea ultimately requires a vessel in which to inculcate his disembodied soul. And Clive's curious ability to absorb the powers of other icons suggests that he is the very Mythos that Ultima has long awaited. He wills Clive to absorb the other icons that his vessel might be perfected. Primogenesis. A spell cast by Ultima that casts a roiling pall over all of Valisthea. A spell cast by Ultima that casts a roiling pall over all Valisthea. The unbalance in the aether that resulted not only sapped the potency of crystals and magic in those lands that remained livable, but filled the rest not only with his glowing thralls, but with aether floods, turning men and beasts into mindless, merciless Akashic. Sorry, I keep saying that wrong. How did Joshua survive in the beginning? Yeah, I still have that question. I'm still like, how did he survive? But I guess Ifrit just stopped when he thought he was dead, but he wasn't quite, I guess. I mean also you say that, but like, how did Dion survive? Because Dion also survived and we gave him a pretty big beating. So and plus, like, Phoenix is Phoenix, right? Something to do with being the Phoenix, but they don't... Yeah, because Phoenix is Phoenix, and Phoenix do healing Phoenix things. Mythos. The name by which Ultima addresses Clive. It appears to be his title for the vessel for limitless power that he means to make of the young Lord Marcus. The being identifies Clive as the Mythos. He has long sought by virtue of his awakening as the dominant of Ifrit and having the power to absorb the aether of other icons. Very cool stuff. Barnabas's mother. Good picture. The mother of King Barnabas of Waloed, or at least an Ultima summoned illusion of her as His Majesty remembers her in life. Mosle's chronicler, far fabled scholar of Volesthean history and legend, even to this day much of the surviving knowledge of the distant antiquity of the twins issues from his quill. In his later years, his writings attracted fierce criticism from certain scholarly circles, which resulted in him removing himself from public life. The Hooded Man. A mysterious man that many believed to be a dominant of fire, Clive first saw him at Phoenix Gate on the night of the Imperial invasion and for years believed him to be the dominant of the icon that killed his brother. But to Clive's eternal chagrin, I don't know how you say that, he is proven otherwise. Medicine Girl. Sir Terence, second in command of the Dragoons, the foremost fighting force of the Holy Empire of Sanbreque. His sword remains ever at the ready should... Oh, it's just fluff. I thought I saw another spider descending on me. Have you read The Ancient Mural? I don't think so. His sword remains ever at the ready should anyone be foolish enough to make an attempt on the life of his liege lord, Prince Dion. Born to a family of modern nobles, Terence entered the prince's services as a squire before climbing the dragoons' ranks. He and Dion are lovers. Where would that be exactly? Ancient Mural. Be here. A religious image found across Valisthea, not only in the apodatory under Phoenix Gate and in the comrack near the heart of Drake's Breath, but upon a tapestry in Tabard too. It depicts the icons arranged in adoration of a central figure believed to be Ultima, the god that rules above them all. Oh, it was on relevant topics as well, was it? Oh yeah, there it is. The highest council of government of the Republic of Dhalmekia. 7 ministers are responsible for ruling the nation. After the death of Hugo Kupka and destruction of Drake's Fang, the Republic descended into chaos, and it fell to the ministers to pick up the pieces of their crumbling country. A federation of neighbouring independent city-states located to the southeast of the Dhalmekian Republic. While originally part of Dhalmekia, the cities achieved their independence in the year 857, hoping to step away from the Republic's internal struggles and focus instead on the commerce upon which their prosperity had been built. Political power currently resides with the Council of Guildmasters, prominent Canvarian traders and craftspeople. The lack of a dominant or a mother crystal to covet, along with its considerable financial resources, allows Canver to retain both its independence and neutrality in the face of considerable turmoil elsewhere. As such, it lacks a standing army, the defence of its walls having been relegated to a small yet well-trained city guard. Tabard. An ancient settlement in central southern Dhalmekia that seems to cling to the very cliffs which dominate the landscape of the region. Its proximity to the free cities of Canver gives Tabard a ready market for the high-quality leather its tanners produce. Oh yeah, we saw lots of tanners. As well as the salt and minerals mined from beneath it. The town's long history of isolation, however, has clouded the hearts of its residents, and to this day, many remain unwelcoming to outsiders. I mean, that girl was very nice. Like, she was like, we will not sell to you, but she was also nice, at least. So, you know, there's that. I mean, I don't know how... I feel like it's fine to wrap up here, to be honest. I think I might just... Yeah. I'll let you have the PlayStation. I'll wrap up. I need to go have a shower and stuff, so I think that works for me. Like, I think I can wait a few days. I'll probably be live again, like, maybe mid next week. So I'll catch you then. Yeah, and over the weekend, hopefully you'll see me upload another 16 videos. So if you want to sort of see the highlights, my part 3 should be up around then. I gotta work real hard and get it done. But it will hopefully be up soon. Mid. I'll finish this fucking game tonight. I hope so. That'll be fun. I'll be very excited for you. Okay. Cool. You better, James. Good luck to James trying to finish the game tonight. We wish you the best, James. Good night, everyone. Have a great weekend, because I'm not going to see you tomorrow. And I'll catch you over the weekend with a new video, hopefully. And another stream, sort of mid next week, I think. Good night, Giannis. Night, Hamid. Night, Jaden. Thank you guys for being here. Take care. Bye.